Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. So a full count now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Three-two pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. Hayward is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Edman on third with 2 out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Happ scoops it up, and the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cards lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Popped up. Edman has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. A ball and 2 strikes. On the year, O'Neill is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runner at third here, nobody out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So digging in now, Tommy Edman. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. He's running down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he's safe.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dino, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready on 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Liner toward right center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Standing in now, Yadier Molina. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Chris Bryant. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball well outside. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready on 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Colton Wong hit out toward second. And that's the 2nd out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready once again, Tommy Edman, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
So in now for Chicago, Yu Darvish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Jack Flaherty. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Next to the Cubs, the third baseman,
Chris Bryant will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. The 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. The set and the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in, Dylan Carlson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down. Oh.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Harrison Bader. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Hayward looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Hard hit ball to second. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Tyler Webb is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is also into the ball game now as he'll take over the 5 spot in the lineup. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. To the right side and through a base hit. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Jose Martinez.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Genesis Cabrera takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Genesis Cabrera.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. This is line to left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Number 8,
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. One and 1. Here it is. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 4-3. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Matt Carpenter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, John Gant.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back at the track. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So a 2-run shot to left center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
Ryan Helsley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Rowan Wick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis has it on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now back. The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Good battle. Count remains full. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Fouled away. St. Louis, good night.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jeremy Jeffress wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Rowan Wick wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.